Alright, folks, we're ready to draft. I just gotta... Oh, I don't have a chat window up.
Hi, chat.
Okay, there we go. Chat window up. Let's go ahead and share this. Oh my god, garage door opener, thank you for the 58 months. Kappa. Okay, yeah, let's draft. And then we can go ahead and get the seed underway. So, Oak, it's your choice. Are you gonna go first or second?
I'll go second.
Second? Okay. I just need to get my iTunes a little quieter. Okay. Purple, what's your major ban? Or your minor ban? What's your ban?
Keyrings.
Ban keyrings? Okay. Oak, what's your ban?
Rainbow Bridge.
What a shocker. Alright, Purple, what's your major pick?
Indoor rando.
Okay. Indoor rando on? Okay. Oak.
Yep.
Dungeon entrance rando.
Dungeon entrance. Perfect.
Oh boy.
Get some nice starters there. Alright, Purple, what's your first minor pick?
One chicken.
One chicken. Okay. Go ahead, Oak. 2 picks.
Let's do pre-planted beans and starting age adult.
And starting age adult. Perfect. Alright, and your last pick, Purple?
Let's just do free scarecrow.
Free Scarecrow? Okay, perfect. Save a little bit of routing. Okay, as usual, Dungeon Entrance Rando comes with Prelude and Furor's start. So I'll go ahead and make your seed, and then we'll get her underway. So stay tuned, chat. We'll be right back. All right, everybody in chat. We're here. Purple may or may not be AFK right now.
No, I'm just typing the settings.
Gotcha,
in my mind.
gotcha. Welcome to the loser finals of Booter 4. This could be potentially the second to last match of the tournament, but it's guaranteed to be either the second last or the third last. We have a rematch from the second round. We got Oak versus PurpleRupees. Say hi, y'all.
Hello.
Hello there, everyone.
Oak managed to take down Purple the first time they raced in the tournament. Purple, how are you feeling about today's race?
It'll be a fun one, at least. It's not boring settings. So
Yeah, that's true.
hopefully, like, I at least come out of it enjoying the scene.
Yep.
That's what I want more.
And Oak, how do you feel going in today?
Oh man, I love the entrance randomizers.
Excellent. Yeah, almost weren't here. The race between you and Cinny was fairly close, I think.
That's okay. I'm okay with more matches.
Yeah, more matches be good. So, anyway, like I said, sort of, the winner of this match goes on to the grand finals to face Cinny. And Purple, you haven't raced Cinny this tournament, have you? I
No,
don't
I've
think
not.
so. Yeah, Cinny's been sitting. I think Cinny's won all of his matches so far. So
That's
just
how
kind of
winner side finals works. Yeah.
yeah. And yeah. Okay. So without further ado, are you both ready to start?
Yep. I'm gonna
Just real
click ready.
quick, whose sound are you using?
Is anyone just not straight up not gonna be using their microphone?
Mic's already turned off, so
Mic's already turned
Okay.
off. Okay,
If you
I'll be
want to
using
use his,
Purple
that's
then.
fine.
yeah.
Yep. No problems.
Perfect. All right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'll count you guys down, and then you guys
Yeah.
can start your race room, and then I'll just start my timer when I see you guys take off. So,
Got it.
Sounds good.
cool. All right. Get ready to start it up in 3, 2, 1, go. And good luck.
Good luck. Have fun.
All right. So I believe they have like a 15-second or 5-second countdown on their room. So it'll be just a second until we start here, but hopefully they'll be started pretty soon after each other. Alright, there we go. So, starting entrance is Gerudo Valley. They've made the point to start as adult, and Oak took the one loading zone before heading to Temple of Time, so they're gonna figure out where everything is. A little too fast for me to write it down, but I will get it up. Graveyard Way of the Hero. Okay, so Goron Pot is dead. We got Kak, and what was this other one? Zora's River is foolish. Zora's River foolish. And yeah, what was the other one? It was Kak and something. Just gonna have to wait for them to go through loading zones. Graveyard. There we go. Okay. Graveyard Wath. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, No Zoom Up. No Zoom Up. Let me know if the audio needs to come up or down. I had to turn down my headphones for something earlier, so now all my perception of how loud things are is a little out there. So we have simple interior randos, so all these houses are going to be going to random spots, so this would be good for me to open up my notepad. So we got CAC is a child shooting gallery, or perhaps adult. We got the potion shop, vanilla. Adult potion shop, vanilla. And then we got the adult bazaar is shooting. I guess it would be the adult shooting gallery. Alright, Lake Hylia is a foolish choice. Lake Hylia foolish is a really, really spicy hint to get for early. There's a lot of, you know, really terrible checks to do. Oh, nice boomerang. So, Oaks went ahead and got the boomerang. We're going to be finding that on Purple Rupee's side in just a moment. So I don't think I'll need to mark down what loading zone that was. The vanilla potion shop, I think I won't mark either, just because... Ooh, we got a bomb chew bag as well. So starting bomb chew bag and boomerang, not bad. Not bad, actually. Oh, Oak didn't quite make it. Gonna have to take one more jump up. Alright, Purple getting up there a little bit faster, so we're gonna see double bomb chew bag grabs right at the same time. Backdoor potion shop randomized. Nice sun song. This is gonna be a skull seed for sure. Bomb chews are considered in logic, yes, for these settings. So possible bomb chew bag sitting there. Possible sun song. Of course, sun song way of the hero means, oh, better check the graveyard. Yeah, because it's a two-way loading zone, that probably means that it's not randomized. There's a few loading zones in Simple Interiors that aren't randomized, so... But I can never remember which ones they are. Oh, we got Greg. Oh, Purple's going back for it. The crowd favorite. Even though you're in a tournament race with your tournament life on the line, you gotta go back for Greg. Love it. Go ahead and turn down Purple's audio. Might be a little bit loud. So of course, I said simple interiors. The other major setting we have is dungeon entrance randomizer. So all the dungeons are going to be randomized with each other. With that setting comes starting, prelude, and Furor's Wind. So all they need is magic to be able to, you know, leave Furors in the dungeons. I guess Light has his settings marked down, so let's see what we got here. We got... let's see, Spirit... Ooh, nothing from Dampe. Spirit... Let me quickly enlarge this here. Oh, he just kind of wrote down whatever. Spirit, water, spirit, Deku, Deku. No Greg for Oak, he lost. I mean, it'll have to be. Just because, I mean, they didn't really get anything else. Oh, that's bad. Oak accidentally getting trapped, so he's going to have to save warp. Can't warp from inside the windmill. It could still be the checking composer. It could. But it's more than likely going to be the song. For sure. Sun Song didn't really come up with anything in CAC, so that can be taken out. Okay, so what else do we have here? We got Forest. Nice Mido's house in CAC. So we got Forest, Spirit, Water, Jabu, Deku, Fire. Okay, so Jabu is one of their medallions. They all cost 180 rupees there, and these cost 99, so Purple going for some more bomb chews. And why not? You could definitely go through a lot of them. Oh, what is this? Oh, right. This isn't a Lake Hylia loading zone. So Oak is doing fishing, but fishing is not part of Lake Hylia. That's the hilarious part about entrance randomizer. Alright, we got a big chest down here. Claim check for purple rupees. Possible wath in Kakariko. What is fishing part of? Fishing is part of Lon Lon Ranch. Yeah. And unfortunately, it was only a blue rupee, so. Nice stable. That's funny that the chicken minigame here is like basically French vanilla. Instead of being in the loading zone to the house, it's the loading zone to the stable. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Talon and Malin had a disagreement, so she banned him to the stable. Oak trying for a fast steel stick. Or maybe just poking. Who knows? So Purple's coming up Death Mountain Trail. Not a bad idea with the bomb chews. And you can see where... Ooh, Zelda's Lullaby for Oak. Zelda's Lullaby, a very good song to have early. Purple's gonna see where Dodongo's goes to. Bottom of the well. So we got bottom of the well in Dodongo's cavern. So there's one of our child-only loading zones. So of course, Jabu has to be in an accessible location from child as well. Ooh, we got another item right over here. There's nothing in that loading zone, Oak. Alright, now we get to see where child spawn is. Alright, hover boots and Death Mountain Trail. Starting Song of Storms not only gives access to these like quick Song of Storm grotto checks, but also they're going to be able to get into bottom of the well. Alright, that was somewhere leads to Market Potion Shop. It was fractured something. Alright. Colossus Ferry entrance. Oh, okay. Gotcha. There we go, Market Potion. I'll just do like Market Pot. So, Kokiri Forest, lots of loading zones. Good information. Purple's just like getting all the items though. Haunted Wasteland Baron, that's a nice hint to have right away. Jabu, right there. Purple just needs to make a trip to Lon Lon Ranch when he goes child, and he can just immediately go check what's in Jabu. It has to be a child dungeon, though, because that loading zone is only accessible for child. So it's either Deku Tree, Dodongos, or Jabu in there, just because we already found bottom of the well. Alright, with those hover boots, Purple can go grab another song, too, from Death Mountain Crater. Alright, Oak checking out... Checking out the... I don't think this is the last loading zone, but... Link's House vanilla. Might always be vanilla. Goron Shop doesn't really go anywhere. Man, together between the two of them, they've been into a lot of loading zones, and we haven't seen a fairy fountain yet, I don't think. Oh, there's a fairy fountain. I had to speak so soon. Whoa, nice light arrows. Whoa, there's the hook shot. Alright, that's a sick light arrows. That looks like magic in the alcove there. So Purple's going to be able to get magic. So I'm going to go ahead and write this. That is Bolero, so Vanilla Bolero for Purple Rupees. Let's go ahead and mark this. So Hookshot is in Kokiri Twins' house, I think. Alright, and Purple's going to get to see what's inside. Fire Temple entrance. We got Spirit Temple. So that is actually Lon Lon Ranch Way of the Hero. Okay. So I mean that's like 100% Zelda's Lullaby, because I think that's the only song they got out of there. What was I about to say? I can't remember. Saria's song on Nocturne. It kind of looked like Fire Temple. It's the ambiance, I guess. Okay, so OGC leads to Market Bazaar. I don't think that's a very good hint, though. And Purple got that magic, right? Nope, he hasn't got it yet. So I'm sure he'll get that when he can. Ocarina of Time teaches Song of Time, so we got Vanilla Song of Time. Could be good, could be bad. Whoops. Oak got Hookshot, yeah. From Kokiri Forest. Alright, what is... Let's get him. Just a heart piece. Keeping track of, like, both of them. He got a chest right after. Nothing major from it. Could be, like, a heart piece or something. It's Purple who's getting all the items. I mean, sure, Oak got Hookshot. Hookshot is great. But, I mean, Purple has Hover Boots. Ruto's Letter. Magic. Light Arrows. And, I mean, really, Oak's gonna get almost all of these on his first trip to, Death Mountain Crater. But still. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I just said. I feel like the hook shot is a little harder to come by. Frogs 2 is dead, thank goodness. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, Oak also has Zelda's Lullaby, so he'll be able to make another trip to Graveyard at some point to grab the song and the chest from in there and clear off that Way of the Hero. At this point, it's looking like, I mean, Nocturne is a pretty safe bet. Well, even though it's stone, but could also be Requiem. Or even worse, Epona's. Epona Way of the Hero is always a worrying. Then again, it's just sort of desert. Yeah, that's right. It could be Minuet too. because Saria's is locked by quite a fair bit of stuff. Ooh, Purple checking out all these entrances as adult without having been to Lake Hylia is a bit monka. I'm sure he's going to find the fairy fountain and like keep track of it going forward. But it just sucks that he'll have to backtrack for it. But really, I mean, that's the only loading zone that he'll have to remember. Wonder when you come back for it? Yeah, it is kind of out of the way. Alright, so there's Nocturne for Oak on Saria's check. So that gets Nocturne out of the way for Graveyard Waff. Minuet is such a boring Way of the Hero. Ice Cavern is Way of the Hero. Okay. And another cack. Rush Ice? Yeah? I mean, I think Oak could do that on his first trip. Kinda sucks to do it without a bottle, but if he does the whole trip through Death Mountain Crater to get the letter... but then he'll have to be Child again to turn in the letter. Maybe, like in Zora's River, you find Bow and Blue Fire, right? Oh, Purple doing hookshotless Mido skip. It's so rough. Alright, what does the big rolling Goron have? Just a hard piece. I think the big rolling Goron and the small rolling Goron both gave heart pieces. Ah, Purple finally got it. Slicing Mido in half for his problem. I hate doing the jump without bow or hookshot. It's just so terrible. I mean, it'd be great if you, you know... if you didn't talk to Mido when you were that close to him, but... Like, if only Link was just tall enough that he couldn't, like, interact with Mido, how great would that be? Alright, Oak's going for Bomb Chew Goron Pot. What a great strat. Alright, very expertly done. First try. Are we getting punished? Yep, just a blue rupee. I guess I can hardly say punished, because, you know, money is money. Alright, so Purple plans on warping out of here, I would assume, checking these hints ahead of schedule. Purple might be thinking check Ice, too, because once he finds ZL in Lon Lon Ranch, he could go to Zora's Domain and turn in the letter. Plus he has Boomerang, right? So again, there's no reason to not check and see what's in that loading zone. And I mean, no matter what it is, he can probably just end up clearing it right away. If it's Jabu, you clear it. If it's DC, you clear it. It was the junk one. So Minuet is where Prelude came from. Purple will probably turn in the letter. If Oak is going to Ice, he'll probably end up just doing King Zora skip. Or maybe not, because like I said, we don't have another bottle. And going to ice without any bottle or any way to melt ice just sounds like a really terrible, terrible situation. Alright, so here's the hover boots for Oak. He's going to be doing his kind of rigmarole here. Yeah, Forest, Spirit, Water, Jabu, Deku, Fire. Good. Oak grabbing the little recovery heart. Kind of hilarious. Oak is very low on bomb chews. Oh, he finds bottom of the well. So Oak can actually do a chunk of bottom of the well. It's gonna really suck, like with only 2 bomb chews, really. But I mean, Oak will be able to like do everything here. He has ZL, he has bombs. Well, 2 bombs. I mean, I guess there's only like a couple places where you need bombs. Keys. Oh, we got a big chest there. Alright, what are we finding in bottom of the well? Nice tunic. Alright, Purple coming up here for a little bit of money, so he can do Talon's chicken game. Hopefully he doesn't fail. It's always funny when people have to go rob Talon. Oh, we got another big chest over here. Is this the other tunic, perhaps? Ooh, bomb chews. What a nice find for Oak. 1 bomb chew left, and he gets blessed with a 10-pack. Alright, and I guess Oak's probably just going to do the bomb chew item grab instead of peeking the item. May as well if you know how to do it, right? Just a bloopy. Bomb Choo Choo Rocket. Great game, by the way. It's been a while since I played it. Alright, Zelda's Lullaby for Purple. So let's see, we have 3 song locations. Clearing Spirit gives access to a song. So, I mean, where was Spirit? Spirit was in DC. It's not Song Sanity. The songs are randomized with other songs. Song Sanity would be pretty intense for a tournament draft setting, though. I mean, I'm sure people would have picked it at some point, but I'm sure some people would have just outright banned it every chance they could get. With the 1 bomb chew, I wouldn't be surprised to see someone doing Child Spirit. I mean, right now, Purple's the only one who can do it, though, just because he has Bolero. Yeah, Spirit was in Fire Temple, so Oak can't do it until he goes to Crater, because Bolero is vanilla. I guess we've been talking all about this, you know, go to ice, you know, turn in your letter, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, ice is randomized. So ice isn't necessarily in Ice Cavern. It's something I didn't really think about until now. Ice Cavern can be anywhere except anywhere except Jabu, I guess. Purple has a casted run every week. Well, he's survived in the tournament long enough. There was a couple weeks where there wasn't any matches, because I got sick, and then I had to host a, you know, I'm part of a convention staff team, so I had to do that. Ooh, is that Zora's fountain? It was Zora's something. Pretty sure it was fountain. I'm gonna go ahead and mark fountain, just because I think it was fountain. Oak only has 3 spots on his thing for foolish, so we'll never know. All right, Ice Cavern, Way the Hero. There's a second hint for it. We'll get to see the Wath song. We sure will. We'll also get to see the possible Wath torches. I wouldn't be surprised to see this be Requiem, but I also wouldn't be that, you know, weirded out to see Minuet. It's Serenade. Okay. So that means the Way of the Hero's got to be on the chests. Wasn't... Oh, it's not that either. What? They've checked everything else. Oh, they haven't done Dampe yet! Yeah, they haven't done Dampe. It's got to be on Dampe. I totally forgot about Dampe. So Dampe is our Way of the Hero. Yeah, it's got to be digging. And I mean, that'll be easy to check out with Sunsong. Oh, but Oak's played his time of day right, so here we go. Here's our item. Mirror Shield. Alright, that is a Way of the Hero for sure. Can't believe I forgot about Dampe. What a twist! Alright, well, Spirit Temple is pretty required, so... Alright, we got a hint over here. Claim check is dead. We already knew that. That old goof hiding the Mirror Shield. Well, technically it's like a random chance, but... There's a random chance that someone buried the Mirror Shield in Dampe's hut. Or, graveyard, I mean. So Oak's starting to collect his Cack Child Skulls. It's always kind of unsettling in Interior Randomizer because they have to find the Skull House. Ooh, is Purple screwed here? No, he's only got to dive one more time. He'll be fine. Timer's getting in the red, but he'll be fine. Yeah, they got to find the Skull House. There was one match in this tournament earlier on where they got a hint that said the Spider House was behind OGC. But that's not today. Alright, there's the claim check, but Oak already knows better. OGC is the fairy fountain outside Ganon's castle. Oh, Lake Lab is in the first house in Cack. I missed that when Purple was doing it. So that'll have to be a trip later with Iron Boots or a gold scale. Either are possible. Okay, it looks like that Baron hint wasn't Zora's Fountain after all. I see that Purple has marked down Hyrule Castle, so I don't know where he found that, but it's Hyrule Castle. Oh, that's where he got it, outside of Forest Temple. Okay. Oh yeah, Oak did mark Hyrule Castle on his tracker, so... Alright, here we go. Where does Jabu lead to? It probably leads to Jabu. But you never know. Ooh, it leads to Deku Tree. Alright, so Purple's just going to go ahead and clear Deku Tree here. And then Oak is going to check and see where bottom of the well leads to. Ooh, big chest right off the bat. Megaton Hammer. That's a great item. Could be loaded. I mean, first chest. Already a major item. Maybe not so... Well, I guess it is so major, because they do need the Coke to clear Fire Temple. Yeah, fire doable. It'll be a little scary, but I mean, 6 hearts is more than enough. Alright, Forest Temple is in bottom of the well. So, Oak could probably make... Oh my god, another big chest. Whoa! Strength, too. I mean, strength as well. So, hammer and strength. That's a cleared Fire Temple in logic. So, all Oak needs to do is make his way over to Deku Tree here. And then he can clear a lot of forest. Still no bow. And Song of Time, so can't really make it past the beginning, but... Yeah, there's still no Goron Tunic, you're right. So technically not fully logical. But close enough. Logical if you're good enough, I suppose. Guess Purple decided to skip the one skull in the upstairs room. Not a bad choice, just because it's kind of out of the way. Having to do the switches and stuff, and I don't think you can actually hit it with the boomerang. Alright, so here we're gonna see B1 skip, undoubtedly. The trick I wouldn't say least good at, but within some sort of reason, least good at. There are tricks that I suck at well more than B1 skip, but it's just that non-stop. Unless I buffer it. If I buffer it, it's fine. But it just feels so bad to buffer it, you know? Alright, that looks good. Oh. Yep, Oak doing Forest Temple, that's 100% expected. Can't do a whole lot, though. I mean, he can check the basement. If he does get lucky, and there is a boss key in the basement, then that's nice. Can also do the Stalfos, but... really, that's about it. And a few skulls, I suppose. Wow, what are the odds? What are the odds? Boss key right off the bat. Alright, well, Oak's gonna go clear Forest Temple. Yeah, how we feeling about this FT check? Much better than we did like 2 minutes ago, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Clear the basement, beat the temple, and then just kind of hope you don't have to come back. Oh, Purple missing the one cycle. He only got one stab, I think, so could end up missing a 2 cycle too if he doesn't get lucky. Let's see. Alright. Easy peasy. Good stabs from Oak. Being right underneath Phantom Ganon as well. Oh, but he doesn't get the second stab off. I think he's one shot away. Or one or two stabs away. He's taking a lot of damage here, though. Okay, he was 2 stabs away. Well, a jump stash and a stab, but, you know. Alright, so we got tandem completions of dungeons. So Oak's going to be getting his light medallion, and Purple will be getting the shadow medallion for their completions of Deku Tree and Forest Temple. 1 hit from phase 2. That's when Phantom Ganon does like that sparkly, kind of. Skull Kid is dead. Boop. He also flies higher. Oh, Oak's coming back in. I guess maybe to grab his last skull and then fight the Stalfos. He does have a key now, so he'll be able to get to the courtyard. So this actually is a lot of checks he can do now. Still no strength though, so can't get past this room, but hover boots makes it easy. Yeah, can't you make him like not fly higher by kind of interrupting him with your hook shot or something? Making him like spin his lance. Or pole arm of whatever sort he has. Alright, Purple fishes up his blue rupee. I imagine Oak's going to be getting this skull that's over here as well. May as well while you're over here. A free skull is like, you know, when they inevitably find the spider house and realize that they have to get 50 skulls, it'll come in handy for sure. I think a 50 skull seed at this point is like kind of scary. Because you know you're going to have to like double dip everywhere. But Oak's been doing a pretty good job of picking up skulls everywhere he's been going. What's our guess on where Skull House is? Gerudo Valley Tent, perhaps? Could be Zora. Zora's shop. Actually, Purple went over there. I don't know if he actually went into the shop loading zone, though. Because he was in Zora's domain. He must have. Maybe we just missed it. Or maybe I missed it. Hey, Blasted Asses. Welcome. So Purple's going to be able to do a little bit more in Forest Temple. Just because he has the strength. But, free Scarecrow song lets Oak get into the back door so he can do the falling block room. Or falling floor room, but it's nothing. Okay, now he's pretty well out of there. Alright, Forest Temple, he's out of there. Ooh, we got Dampe's house. Ooh, it's another fairy fountain. Ooh, this could also be a Way of the Hero in the graveyard. I mean, it's probably Mirror Shield, though. Yeah, definitely Mirror Shield. Is Oak going to Death Mountain now? Probably. He hasn't done Adult Death Mountain yet, so... No bomb chew drops for you. And so from there, he's going to get his light arrows, he's going to get his magic. I can't remember where Purple got his strength from. Oh, from a Deku Tree, duh. Strength 1 and Hammer were both in Deku. I'll make a note of that, just so I don't forget a second time. Nice snipe on the skull before the Tektite came to ruin his day. I think both of them are doing a pretty good job on skulls. I can't remember what Oak's count was, but I think it was like 15. They already know that, I was gonna say they already know that 20 Skulls is dead, but it wasn't 20 Skull hint they got, it was Skull Kid. Was Letter in Goron City? Yeah. Letter is in the Boulder Maze. Alright, so this is Purple gonna be grabbing his Mirror Shield. They're both tied on 12? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess Oak just got a skull. And I know Oak got this one before too, so I guess Purple's done a little bit better on skulls then. But he's also gotten all the skulls in Deku Tree. Meanwhile, Oak got the skulls in Forest Temple. Alright, there's Letter. And I forgot to mark Purple's Mirror Shield. There we go. With CAC plus Graveyard. I mean, Oak got both of those too. I think they both cleared all of each other's skulls. Except, like I said, just Oak's done Forest and Purple's done Deku. And Oak always goes for Hookshotless Mido, just for swag. Even with Hookshot equipped. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Biggeron Sword off CAC, because we know that it's not Waff. This is gonna be close. Oh. Maybe it wasn't as close as I thought. Plus, I guess, Oak's been able to grab all the skulls with Hookshot. When he gets his junk song here, he's gonna be able to see what the dungeon is as well. So I probably wants to see anything except water. Oh, it's ice! What a surprise. Unfortunately, doesn't have an empty bottle. Alright, the Richard entrance is never randomized, because otherwise you can't get Richard home. Did we see these loading zones from Oak earlier? I can't remember. Yes. Yes, we did. All the stray doggies. Nice fairy fountain. I don't remember Oak seeing this fairy fountain. Because I remember Oak found the bazaar, but maybe he just didn't enter the loading zone here at night? Because otherwise Oak should have a slingshot too. Interesting. Guess Purple's just coming up here for some information. No sense in going for the fairy fountain loading zone since it's barren no matter what it is. Could be a skull house. I guess skull house could be in Lake Hylia too. In either fishing or the lake lab. Alright, there's Bolero for Oak. And then he's about to see, ooh, nice magic. And over here, ooh, nice light arrows. Oak, unfortunately, doesn't have the... Ooh, we found the spider house. Alright, let's see what our hints are. 50 dead. 30 slingshot, which is essentially dead. 40 dead. Okay. Bam, bam. And a slingshot. Maybe Oak didn't check all these. Yeah, because he wouldn't have turned down 2 fairy fountains, having Zelda's Lullaby. Plus, the spider house. I don't know. I feel like Oak's been in market more than Purple has. Maybe it's just me, though. I'm like so sure that Oak found the big Goron hint, but maybe not. Alright, time for the field checks to begin. Ooh, we got a big one right off the bat. Tent has the Goron shop. Nice Kokiri sword. Excuse me for the cough. Water. As some of you might for dying. As some of you might remember from the other day, I have a cough right now because I've been sick recently. Ugh. And it still hasn't gone away. So Oak sees that Spirit is in fire entrance. If he gets a stroke of genius and decides to clear out Market before heading to Fire Temple entrance to go back to Spirit Temple, then he can actually clear Child Spirit as long as there's, you know, a key there. You know, I entirely forgot what I was going to say before I started breaking down and coughing. Alright, PurpleRupees found his way into the fairy fountain here. So he's going to get his hook shot. Really lucky timing that he got that Kokiri sword, because we were saying, like, what's going to bring him back to Kokiri Forest? And then I guess that thing that's bringing him back to Kokiri Forest was finding the Kokiri sword. So not only he has the Kokiri sword, and gets the hook shot from that, but he's also going to be able to check what this entrance is and get some hints from it too. I mean, if he decides to go for the hints. Purple's still missing one way of the hero, which could be a double, but we don't know yet. Yeah, so here's Oak about to get his slingshot. Another Lon Lon Ranch way of the hero, but we already know that it can't be a double, because there's only one thing there. Oh, that was a Deku shield. Okay, I don't think I'm dying anymore. Thanks for bearing with me, chat. Alright, nice piece of heart. I think they found pretty well all the fairy fountains, because I think, what, there's like 6? One for each of the spells, magic, double magic. 5. 5 fairy fountains. Oh, and double defense, so that is 6. So there's 1 in Hyrule Field, 1 in CAC, 3 in Market. Maybe they still need 1 more. I don't know, I haven't been paying that much attention. Either way, we got Jabu in Deku entrance, so Purple's going to be able to grab another medallion from this. A medallion that'll lead him on the path to Saria's song. Although we know that Skull Kid is dead. We know that Frogs 2 is dead, so Darunia is the last thing that Saria's song really is useful for. They still need Requiem, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Requiem be the Ice Cavern Wath. And then Epona's is on Prelude. Although, what dungeon would be on Spirit Temple? We haven't seen so many entrances so far, because they can't get into water, they can't get into shadow. They can't get into Spirit yet. They can get into ice, so that's a thing. Alright, there's Oak's slingshot. I forgot to mark. So I guess we'll see if Oak goes outside and grabs his Kokiri sword, which is exactly what it looks like he's doing right now. Okay, I was gonna say, Purple better watch his stick, otherwise he'll be running a little low. But of course, herp derp. He's got a stick. Or I mean a Kokiri sword. Alright, there's Din's Fire for Purple, so Din's is in Jabu. So that'll let him get into Shadow Temple entrance. Which, I guess could be... I mean, it can be accessed as child or adult, so it could be Denongo's. Could be water. Could be anything. I mean, I guess the one he wants it to be would be, fire. Oak You have Baron Hyrule Castle. You've already found the spider house. What could this possibly be? Bombchu bowling. I think Oak just like forgot about his hint. Yeah. Alright, well, Oak checking Baron locations, not a great sign this early. Just try to support local business. You know, maybe local business wouldn't need to be supported so much if they hid themselves somewhere a little more accessible than the other side of a little hidey hole. So Oak missing out on that Kokiri sword could come back to bite him in the ass, just because Hyrule Field is kind of a hard place to go to check things, I guess. The fairies took over the market. Alright, PurpleRupees coming out with his next medallion, so we're 2-1 for medallions. So if Purple goes to Forest Temple, which he knows where Forest is. Nice boss key. Unfortunately, needs a regular small key to come from this room here. Oh, it's a big chest. So, unfortunately, there's not going to be any exploration of the dungeon. And Oak is really getting his ass kicked by this Stalfos. And the bubble, too. Oh, it almost hit the switch. Oh, and he dies. Alright, that's kind of rough. Oh, I guess Purple never checked this down here. I guess he was kind of poor when he came here the first time. Or maybe he just hasn't cleared out much of, maybe he hasn't cleared out much of, Lost Woods altogether. Can do the slingshot game, at least. Bam, 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 bam. Just a blue rupee. Yeah, I guess Purple hasn't really cleared out anything in Lost Woods yet. Oh my god, Oak is just getting, like, absolutely pounded. Okay, this will work for sure. Now you just need to, like, kind of dodge. Wouldn't it be funny if this was another strength? Scale. So, scale, not super useful either. Can't really think of anything it's used for. I mean, I guess there's still the Zora lab, like the Lake Hylia lab dive. As long as we don't have iron boots in logic. Swimming, duh. Yeah. And it's not swimming, it's diving. Thank you. Thank you very much. So to do much in Spirit, they're going to need Strength 2. So Oak still doesn't even have Strength 1. But I'm sure he'll find his way to Deku Tree eventually. He has Ruto's letter now, so I guess finding that scale there gives him really quick access to Zora's domain. Being able to just dive through the entrance here kind of makes it way more, I was going to say accessible, but makes it way more appealing than running all the way through Zora's river. And I mean, there really isn't any other way, like, besides, like, going through Lost Woods, but, I mean, that loading zone kind of sucks, too. Oh, it was the Happy Mask shop, so that's where PurpleRupees got his Keaton mask. Gotcha. He still hasn't made his way back there to buy the Skull Mask. Skull Mask could still be something. We haven't found a hint for it yet. At the very least, from here, Oak is going to be able to clear his bottle. So then after that, going back into Ice Cavern would be much better of a play. Alright, Purple's immediately taking that Nocturne and going to check out where a Shadow entrance leads. Oh! Oh, he's gonna go Adult first. I guess he's gonna go Adult first because he already found, like, you know, Jabu, bottom of the well. So no matter where the Shadow entrance leads, he can do the dungeon as Adult. Because, I mean, he could do it as Deku Tree, but we already found Deku Tree. But if it's Dodongos, it's much easier to do DC as an adult than it is child. Oh, is he going to be able to get these 2 rupees in one dive? Oh, that was a nice dive. So if this is DC, then I mean, that's just swag. I mean, I guess DC is a stone. What are our stone dungeons? We got DC and Shadow. DC and Shadow. So we don't want to be seeing DC Shadow. Although Dodongos does have a lot of checks in it. So maybe he does want to see DC. Alright, Shadow leads to DC. So he's just peacing out. Which, I mean, I don't hate it, but I think, like, you know, you may as well go in there and see what there is. You don't have to beat the boss or anything, but there's a lot of item checks in DC. At least we know where all our child dungeons are. Oh, nice blue fire arrows. Unfortunately, no bow to use them. Wait, that means Purple has that too. And I just didn't see it. It was a secret to everyone, even me. Alright, so Purple's going to take on Forest Temple now. And I'm sure he's going to have no problem full clearing the whole thing. Because, I mean, not only does he have strength, so he can do a little bit more, but, I mean, you know, we already know that he can just go into the basement and then just straight up clear the temple. So now we're basically seeing an entire reversal. Oak and Purple both cleared Deku and Forest, you know, on the other side, like on the other player's side. Alright, looks like Purple's opting not to go to the basement right away, and he's going to be doing the Stalfos first. Which honestly is what I would have done. 17 skulls on Purple side. And I'm not sure what Oak has, but he'll be getting a skull pretty soon. That is a lot of damage the Purple just took to those Stalfos. Their jump slash really is no joke. Yeah, I'm not surprised Purple's opening this chest just to get a nice little refill before getting yeeted by Phantom Ganon in a second. As much as I would like to see Purple head out towards Ice Cavern, just because we haven't seen anyone drop in there yet, now is the point where both runners have empty bottles. And so, I mean, they could both do it. We could find a bow inside Ice Cavern, and that would be real spicy because, I mean, there you go. All of a sudden, now you can shoot blue fire arrows, but knowing our luck as the viewers of the race, it'll be the final check in Ice Cavern that has the bow on it when they won't need it anymore. And then we won't get to see all the cool ice melting arrows at work. I feel like it's been forever since they've, like, needed to do it. Whoa, that was a nice jump from Oak. Too bad it didn't work. Oh, now he's doing it the normal way. Oh, he has a weird camera, though. Man, if that first way worked, that would have been metal as fuck. Ah, you had it. You had it before. That will not work. That will not work. Come on. Come on. A little more to the left. That should work. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, Purple playing some tennis here with Phantom Ganon. At least it didn't go, like, super terrible. I've seen Phantom Ganon return some really, really awful shots. Like, the energy ball goes directly through his body and, like, up towards the ceiling, and he'll still, like, return it back at you. It's the weirdest kind of stuff when he only has, like, one jump slash left. Jump, yeah, slash left. Alright, Purple Rupees got 3 dungeons completed to Oak's 1. Although Oak's going to be done his second one very shortly. Doing some ESS spinning for us. While waiting for the eggs to drop. Gotta do something while waiting for them, for sure. Purple's doing the same thing. I wonder if Purple's gonna end up going a little bit further into the dungeon with his bracelet. If Purple goes like one room further and ends up getting rewarded for it, it could put a spin on the race. Not that we don't have a spin already, that Purple has the Kokiri sword, but I mean, if Oak finds it, it's not that big of a deal yet. Alright, there's the Shadow Medallion for Oak. Where was Jabu again? Jabu's in Deku entrance, so in order to beat that third dungeon, he will need to find that sword. I feel like whether you're adult or child, I feel like it's... Oh wow, you can do that from through the wall? That's a cool jump slash. Alright, so looks like Oak's going adult. Oh, no, he's just leaving. Maybe he's gonna go check that thing now. But then where would you go after that? Maybe Gerudo Valley? Go check out Gerudo Valley as child. Or I guess he's turning in his 10 skulls. Oh, and his 20 skulls. Alright, 20 skulls is a bomb bag. Very nice. So, kind of good, but, I mean, they have a bomb shoe bag. I mean, mean, at least bombs puts, I was gonna say puts King Dodongo in logic, but I mean, King Dodongo is technically in logic just with strength. Strength and bomb choose. Okay, there's Purple's 20 skulls, so he's done collecting skulls. He's also done with the courtyard, so he's pretty done clearing this. Oh, Oak's gonna finally check and see what the crater fairy fountain has on it, and I imagine Purple will be doing that too right here, because I don't think he's cleared that loading zone yet, so this must be a hammer equip. And mirror shield, why not? And look at that, they're both pretty well exactly tied now. The only difference is Purple is up one dungeon. Okay, it's just a bad house. Woke up to a beep in GDO mic. That beep was not loud enough to wake you up. You woke up on your own terms. The beep was just... It was just there. It was happy to see you rejoin the stream. Since the last time I hosted a race, I have spoke to my landlord about the beeps, though, so... Eventually, it will get dealt with. Alright, they're both heading to Ice Cavern at the same time, it seems. Oak is much faster at this than Purple is. Oh, got it on the first try, though. Very nice. You don't know how you fell asleep? People have told me that I have a very soothing voice. With the recent Twitch apocalypse that's been happening, where channels can't keep more than 100 hours of VODs, of course everyone thought, oh no, what's Banjo Race to do? Because I had 1,700 hours worth of VODs from tournaments over the years. If you want to hear more of my lulling voice, or other people who have taken to the mic over the years, all of the tournaments that we've cast over the years are on a YouTube playlist below the stream. Yeah, I haven't even touched my own channel. I have so many VODs on my channel that I don't really care to put on YouTube, but I can't highlight anything from my channel until I deal with them. So it's like, you know, do I even bother since I haven't, you know, streamed since October? But I really should. Or at least, like, download them and put them on a hard drive or something. But anyway, like I said, all the Banjo Race VODs are on YouTube playlists below the stream. I think all of the tournaments except for one of them have playlists. And that one tournament that doesn't have a playlist was probably the worst run tournament in the history of Banjo Race. Oak navigating through the room there, just, you know, with side hops and backflips was pretty metal. Not gonna lie. Alright, what do we have in this room here? Iron Boots, possible way of the hero. And I didn't see what was on the other side. A big chest or a little chest. Either way, Iron Boots necessary for Water Temple, sure. I can see it. And over there, we just got a small chest, so... we still have one item and a song left. I guess one thing to remember is that technically being in Ice Cavern isn't in logic yet. Because they don't have Saria's song. So, Minuet probably isn't going to be an Ice Cavern, and if it is, that's just, like, so incredibly fucked. If Minuet is the song in Ice Cavern, this has got to be, like, a 25 sphere seed or something. No, it can't be, because if Saria's song was required in order to get into Ice Cavern, that would be backwards logic, because you would need the Iron Boots to get into Water Temple. Unless you had, like, Gold Scale Long Shot. So, this is probably Requiem. Sorry, his song could very well be on Prelude as well, which only requires beating Spirit. The only thing they need to beat Spirit right now is Strength 2. So Strength 2 has to be somewhere where they can get, like, before Iron Boots. Just like I thought. Oh, that's Epona's. Okay, so we got Epona's here. So, I mean, Epona's gets them to the desert. So Requiem could just be vanilla. I think that's how it is. I think Requiem's vanilla, and Saria's is on Prelude. And then Strength 2 is just somewhere accessible. So they beat Spirit Temple from Temple of Time, they get Saria's song, then they go to Ice Cavern, get Iron Boots, and then they're off to the races. So with Epona's song, that'll give access to GTG. And I guess they have long shot, or they have hover boots, so they can do forward wasteland. They don't have Lens of Truth yet, but I mean that could just be somewhere out in the world too. So Purple's gonna go check and see what's inside Water Temple. Could be Water Temple. It is, so Water Temple is vanilla. And Water Temple is one of their medallions, so it would benefit from clearing as much of water as possible. I mean, you can clear almost all of it, you just don't have a bow, so you can't get the middle chest. Like the push block chest. Oh, there's a big chest right there. That could be a bow very well. Right there. Alright, Oak is gonna go unfreeze King Zora, I guess, while that's right on the forefront of his memory. And then who knows what he'll do. I wouldn't be surprised to see him come to water as well. Because, I mean, what else is he gonna do? Other than go check out GTG. Oak doesn't have Din's Fire, though, as well, so... Finding that Kokiri sword is really screwing him. Alright, King Zora had nothing. Double defense for Purple Rupees, so it's gonna make it really hard for anything to kill him at this point with 10 armored hearts. Unfortunately, it wasn't anything that was, like, super useful. Purple getting into position in order to shoot the torches, but oh, no bow. That's a blue rupee down there, so don't need to go. And yeah, now we're gonna get to see where Ice Cavern leads. So if this is fire, that's really good for Oak. Oh, we got another big chest. Lens of Truth. Okay, so that puts Spirit into logic now. Well, getting to Spirit into logic. And by Spirit, I mean Spirit entrance. Okay, Fire Temple in Ice Cavern. Like I said, best possible scenario for Oak. So what are the last two dungeons we need? We still need Shadow. So Shadow could be in Spirit, or it could be in GTG and GTG. So GTG could be vanilla or in Spirit Temple, which would actually be really funny if it was. So if Oak finds like Longshot anywhere, that could speed up his progress through Water Temple quite a bit. Looks like Purple's cleared almost everything he wants to. There was still other stuff to do, but I guess he's like, eh, I'm out. Oh, it looks like Purple changed his mind. Oh, Purple's going to the desert. So he's gonna go check out GTG and Spirit. Epona. Oh, okay. There's Epona. I was gonna say Epona probably like came from or like spawned at the stupidest location possible. But there she was. Yeah. Purple, I guess, could clear out the rest of Hyrule Field right here as well. Just park here, go check the open grotto and the closed grotto. And then maybe go into, like, South Hyrule Field. Maybe. Oh, there's a big chest. Oh, there's a bow. So we got bow in Hyrule Field as well. So, I mean, when Oak goes to clear field, he's going to be pretty spiced. Yeah. Finding bow there is really good if Purple's on his way to GTG. Because, I mean, one of the two locations he's going to check are probably GTG. I don't know if he's going to the desert, but the Epona play really seems like it. And I mean, he'll be able to clear, like, a lot of stuff. It's not, like, any progress, though, because there's no reason to really go to GTG right now, other than just clearing stuff. I mean, Purple doesn't know where Fire Temple is, right? So, I mean, going to GTG entrance could very well be the play to make. Same with Spirit entrance as well. I mean, at some point, I'm sure Purple will go over to Ice entrance, but it's like, it's just so far out of the way, you know? He'd have to go all the way up Zora's River again. Come on, Purple. Let opponent have more than one carrot. So yeah, Oak's just gonna be full clearing fire. If he finds anything here that would benefit Purple from having right now, that could be good, but I can't really see any items that fit that bill. Except for, like, strength, too. I think strength 2 is, like... Oh, I should mark Purple has iron boots here. Not looking so hot so far. I mean, that's all Fire Temple is. It's hot. There's lava everywhere. What are you talking about? Whoa, whoa, whoa. ISG. Do we have to give out some bans here? For item? I know, I'm just being funny. Because I'm just hilarious. Ooh, I didn't see if Oak checked that upper chest. Guess they both have hammer and strength, so I can take that off my thing. Same with Kokiri and hovers. Alright, there's the boss key. Is Oak key locked? No, not quite. So Oak could still progress in fire, but... Oh, he's got furrows, so he's just gonna dump furrows and then head out. Alright, so is that Shadow Temple? Shadow Temple in GTG? So that means that in fire is GTG. Or I mean, in spirit is GTG. Okay, so this is Purple going to ice for sure. He's, well, going to ice entrance, I guess. And, when Oak finishes up with Volvagia here, that's going to be another item check from Temple of Time. As hilarious as that is. So Purple's going to be having a fun time in Fire Temple as well. Pretty quick. And then, I mean, Purple's basically just staying a dungeon ahead of Oak. Whack-a-mole's being a little bit unkind to Oak here. Waiting for Volvagia to fully kind of get out of the way. Finally, we get to see blue fire arrows in action. I love it. Nice one-cycle Volvagia from Oakishi. It's always really satisfying seeing a good one-cycle. So this could be a key, just because Fire Temple has so many keys. Or, I mean, we could, you know, see an item. Some sort of junk. Oh, Purple's going for those bomb shoes. He wants them. Alright, what do we have on Volvagia's head? Just a key, as expected. So, Fire Temple cleared for Oak. He's got 3 dungeons completed. Tying it up with Purple. Huh, Purple sees arrows at the bottom. And Oak saw a blue rupee, because he doesn't have the bow yet. Alright, so Oak playing Serenade. So he's probably going to start doing field stuff now. Or he's going to water. Probably going to water. Yeah, he's going to water. I don't hate it. I'd probably do things in the same order too, just to, you know, get progress in your dungeon. Maybe he'll clear something that Purple didn't. Purple waiting for the bat to kind of aggro to him so he can kill it so it doesn't kind of get caught in that hallway. Very smart. That Keese is like so stupid. Alright, now Oak's gonna like see all the big chests in water and go like, oh, why didn't I come here earlier? Although, I guess there's no reason to think that because, you know, he was able to clear fire, so that's a thing. Those are really good quick spins. I think Purple did the same thing. It's always nice seeing people kill the urchins like really fast, or spinies, or whatever they're called. Alright, so where was the boss key again? I guess it was in the Goron, like, in the boulder maze. Not the one in the boulder maze, but, like, adjacent to the boulder maze. Man, I just realized Oak still only has 7 hearts. Or is that... Yeah, 7 hearts. Purple's definitely been opening more chests. Then again, Purple's also been, like, finding the heart chest when he has, like, almost no health left. And so it's like, yep, better get this. Oak getting kind of lost. I hate when the camera kind of flips around like that. It's just so unnecessary. So this is new ground. We didn't see Purple come down this far in the dungeon to Dragon Room. Guess Oak just trying to like kind of clear his bases. It's just another key though. I wonder if Oak's gonna do the oh, he's back in Fire Temple. I was gonna say, I wonder if Oak's gonna do any more of the dungeon or like go down to the boss key room, but I guess he just wants to kind of clear the rest out of fire. He left for Ors, and so he may as well go do something and then kind of just peace out. And I mean, from the bottom of Dragonhead Room, I mean, that's the very bottom of the temple, basically, so you would be, like, save warping out of there, like, almost 100% of the time. So instead of save warping, why not Din's Fire? We got another big chest right here, so that's, like, I guess it's a good thing he came back right away. Instead of waiting for the firewall, just decides to move on to the next room and can come back and get it later. Although I guess from here you can just kind of... Doesn't need to check the shortcut, but you can go check this other chest. Wouldn't have to come all the way over here if he peeked it, though. Is that a big chest? Maybe he did peek it and I just missed and it turned out to be a big chest. Yeah, it's a big chest, so maybe I just missed it and I'm the dummy here. Nice bottle. Get a quick little magic refill, and then I guess we're gonna go up and say hi to Pierre. Free Scarecrow song as per the draft settings. So all the trip from Lake Hylia is unnecessary. If you missed the draft and you're unsure what settings there are, you can do exclamation draft to have a look at the settings. I don't know why I still haven't changed to exclamation settings, but since this is the second to last match of the tournament, it would be kind of dumb to change it now, IMO. Alright, Pierre just has a small key, so you could... I was gonna say you could probably just skip this one, but he actually doesn't have any small keys, so he's gonna need that one. But maybe he knew that all along. Yeah, because where would the other key be? Unless it's in the shortcut and he just didn't want to go there, but I don't know, I feel like that would be a kind of a toss of the dice. Alright, what's in the big chest here? Just bomb chews. You know, I took my hand all the way from my lap and grabbed my mouse because I thought I was going to be filling something in on the tracker when all this time I could have just left it alone. Literally living in a third world country. Looks like Purple might be doing the same kind of thing. Oh, Purple has a bow, so he can just immediately check this without having to kind of go all the way around. Unfortunately, it's only bomb chews, but I mean, it's still a cool little thing to do. Alright, is Purple heading out? Highest score on has a key. Don't need that. Oh, taking damage on the rock. Yeah, so Purple's just gonna go ahead and clear. Is this a major item right here? Oh! What an item that Purple's missing out on. So that strength 2 is would have come in real handy for Purple. This Purple's being safe, getting this. Why is Oak going back into Fire Temple? Oh, this is Spirit Temple. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. So if Purple did leave furrows in Upper Fire, so that's the one saving grace. Fire Temple is incredibly hard to get back to, simply because it's, you know, in Ice Cavern. So if he abandons his Furor's Wind for use like somewhere else, then that's really bad. Last place left in the dungeon where there could be a small key. In this chest over here. So Oak's gonna be able to clear Spirit Temple here. Very nice. And Purple's just gonna be abandoning the one cycle. Alright, got some damage on there. Is this enough damage to just straight up kill her, though? Nope. Purple going in for the 3 cycle. Definitely not the greatest of Volvagias. Oak doing that cool little strat where you don't get stuck pushing the get stuck pushing the statue. Oh, he's giving it up on this one though. Alright, Alright, so purple gonna be using his fairy here. I mean, at least he got a fairy. Alright, and this should be enough damage right here. Good. Good golly, Miss Molly. Ooh, Oak doesn't have a fire source. Doesn't have Dins, because he hasn't been to Jabu. Not sure what the point of Furores was there. I think he meant to pull out the bomb, but didn't. That was kind of funny. Alright, medallion number 4 for purple. He's only 2 away. Oak still 3 down. Still needs 3. Spirit, Water, Jabu. But he's going to be done with Spirit sooner than purple. So purple is going to go finish the rest of fire right now. And so, good. So he's going to end up finding that strength glove. And then from there, purple will be able to do spirit as well. So if Longshot is in Spirit Temple, then that's really bad for Oak. I guess because they have Rainbow Bridge requirements banned as one of their settings, and since it is just 6 medallion, I mean, they already have magic and bow, so for sure, once you have access to Ganon's castle, you can just go straight there and beat him. Finding items in Ganon's castle is only really necessary if one of your major items is missing. And the 3 major items being light arrows, bow, magic. But... Oh! Oh, is purple leaving? Oh, he doesn't have enough magic for Furores. If he leaves now, that's really bad. Oh no, he left without planting Furores. He also didn't get the shortcut. Oh! Okay. This might be just straight up over for purple now. Nice wallet. Purple just doesn't have Furores, so instead of going... There was literally a torch slug right next to him as well. Like, he could have just... Okay, it's a bomb bag. If purple would have just literally jumped the gap, killed the torch slug for his magic, because torch slugs only drop magic, then he could have just put Furores down, and he would have been good to go. So, I'm not sure where he's going. I guess he's going to go to Spirit. No, if he did, he would have played Bolero. Oh, he's going to turn in his 20 skulls, so this will give him his bomb bag. Okay, he already turned in 10. There we go. There's bomb bag for you. Good. Okay, so he's gonna go to Child Spirit, which is kind of what I thought he was gonna do. So, this is, like, I think the worst possible scenario for PurpleRupees. Just kind of abandoning the top of Fire Temple like that. I mean, obviously, he doesn't know that he's abandoning anything good. But, if he doesn't decide to make the play to go back to Fire Temple, then, he's kind of fucked, really. Because getting back to Fire Temple is a trip through Lost Woods to Zora's River to Domain to Zora's Fountain. And then you have to climb the entire dungeon again without the shortcut. I can't stress how just terrible that sounds. Alright, so Purple knows we got boss key down here, at the very least. But he's gonna see that there's no small key here, and just immediately be like, oh, I gotta find the glove. I don't know why people always run across the room to drop the bridge. I find the shot from this side is like way easier. Then again, I guess it's because I just do it all the time, but I don't know. Alright, so there's the scale. That doesn't look close enough to under. There we go. That'll work. Didn't wait long enough on your fall. Oh, he's doing it again. Now he's at too much of an angle, I think. Yeah, it just wasn't working. I'm not sure where Purple's going now. Maybe he's going into Dodongo's. Yeah, I'm not really sure where Purple's going from here. Maybe back to bottom of the well? Because Purple never cleared bottom of the well, right? He, like, popped in there when he was adult, but then, like, couldn't see anything, so... I mean, if Purple gets lucky and he finds the third strength, then, I mean, he's kind of saved. But... the third strength will be, kind of a barren item, quote-unquote. Because sure, it's strength, but it's not considered a major item, really. I mean, that would be the case if it was logically locked behind another strength. And yeah, not getting Kokiri Sword is really hurting Oak, but I think Oak is, like, pretty safe right now. Because, I mean, yeah, he's hurt a little bit from not being able to, like, go complete the rest of his dungeons. But, I mean, Purple is way more hurt than Oak is, for sure. And it's, like, not even close. It's not even so much that Purple is, like, stuck without progress right now, but the thing that hurts Purple so much is just the reason to go anywhere, like, close to back to Fire Temple, is so far away from you. Like, I'm sure he'll, like, almost full clear the game before he decides to go back to Fire Temple. Because, I mean, what did he miss out on? He missed highest score on. He missed, the one chest in the alleyway. And then he missed Pierre. And that was, like, it. Oh my god, there's so many big chests over here. Okay, Big Poe. Oh, is Oak just leaving? I guess he doesn't have enough keys to make it to the central chest. Oh, accidentally side hopped the wrong way. And there's the wallet for Oak. So from here, turn in the Poe. And then, I I mean, going outside to Hyrule Field seems like the next logical option from there. Unless he warps away. Because, I mean, he could check more in Water Temple. Alright, what does Big Po Guy have? Just a rupee. Save scummed it? I don't even know if I would have save scummed it. Because at least you get the Po out of your bottle. Could he do Toilet? He cannot do Toilet. Because he doesn't have Song of Time. Song of Time is locked behind Ocarina of Time. So he would need to clear both the Dongos and Shadow. Yeah. I can't replace the battery on these detectors because they're built into the house. If I could replace the battery, I would just take the battery out. It's not one smoke detector that's beeping at me, it's actually two. And they've been doing it for almost a month now. And I say I would take the batteries out of one of them just entirely. Because one of them is in my kitchen, directly across from like my oven. And so every time I like make anything that has to be cooked at like 425 or 450 Fahrenheit, if I have the oven open for more than like 5 seconds, the heat from the oven will just set it off. So it's not even smoke, it's just like the heat or like steam from whatever I'm cooking. It's the dumbest thing ever. Actually, the dumbest thing ever was the second place I lived in was a basement suite in like I moved in there in like 2017, and I was only there for a year, but it left a lasting memory. The smoke detector in that suite was directly outside my bathroom, which really sucked because the bathroom didn't have a fan in it. And so every time I showered, I had to keep the door open. Otherwise, I would just die from, like, the steam, because there was no window and no fan, right? So I had to have the door open, but I learned to suffer because the steam that came from your shower... if there's a smoke detector right outside the bathroom door, it got set off every time I took a shower. And so I had to just like I had to just like shut the door and just die of heat. It was pretty bad. One thing that's nice about these detectors beeping is that it's not loud enough for my mic to pick it up, even though it is kind of sharp. My mic can't pick it up if I'm not talking. But, you know, because all I really do is, like, banjo race on stream anymore, you know, I'm always talking because it's casting a race, right? I always have to keep the motor running. And so, just, you guys can hear, like, basically every time it gets set off. Well, I wouldn't say set off, but every time it chirps. Holy shit! PurpleRupees is so fucking lucky. I can't believe it. I don't know why he's still here. I would have just gone straight to Spirit. Oh my god, that is actually the most amazing thing I've seen. Actually, it isn't the first time people have been saved in this tournament so far, but it Yeah, that's actually really amazing. That purple isn't just dead in the water now. I mean, it depends on how long he stays in DC, but if he happens to find a long shot here too, then, I mean, he went from, like, dead to suddenly probably gonna win. Alright, Oak taking a lot of damage from Twinrova. Good thing he has double defense, otherwise he probably would have died right there. I taught you to shut up once in a while. What, my smoke detectors? Or purple getting saved? Whoopsie doopsie. If anything, the only thing that's kept me, like, you know, shutting up once in a while is knowing that if I talk for too long, like, all of a sudden I'll just die because I won't be able to stop coughing. Alright, purple's going straight to Spirit. I guess he decided not to clear the rest of Dodongo's. Goddamn. I gotta remember to let Purple know how close he came to fucking just throwing the match. He didn't want to avenge Schlongster. I can see that. Alright. We're now tied 4 medallions apiece. So Oak's gonna be able to grab a song the next time he goes back to Temple of Time. And like I said, it's probably Saria's, not Saria's song, it's probably Requiem. I mean, you can avenge Schlongster by accident, right? It's like you don't mean to avenge, but you know, the common goal kind of makes it so, right? It's like, you know, killing King Dodongo isn't really a part of your radar. Alright, so now Oak is probably going to be doing his Hyrule Field stuff. He always picks on you, so you say let him drown. You know how you can get back at him? Get sub 2 before he does. You know how easy that would be? Yeah, finally Hyrule Field, but it's the wrong part of Hyrule Field. He's got to go clear the part that's least likely to be cleared in this section. You could probably learn to run Banjo and get sub 2 before Schlongster. Yeah, getting Bow would be nice. I mean, not that it really helps him that much. I mean, I guess it'll let him probably get some more keys inside, GTG if he starts going back there. It's okay, just get Asmi to train you. Speaking of Banjo-Kazooie, the BK League should be wrapping up in a few weeks. I think usually it only goes for like 12 weeks or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Oak couldn't get this chest because he didn't have a fire source. Oh, it's just another quiver. I was like so ready for it to be a long shot. But that would have been a long shot. Alright, is Oak gonna go to Termite Grotto? Tektite Grotto? It looks like he is. Maybe? Yes, he is. So this could be Kokiri Sword right here. Hey, there's nothing wrong with my terrible jokes. Heart piece. That's a nice Ferora's Wind. So I guess purple isn't checking the torches room on like upper child side. Kind of weird. Alright, thank goodness Oak is coming over here. So this will put him back in the running. And in fact, I mean, it's pretty tied up, but I guess I should mark the thing there. Valley Tent is a shop. Alright, what song do we get here? Is it Requiem? It's Minuet, surprisingly, actually. Which means Requiem is vanilla. Which I guess I should have known, because, wait, shouldn't Oak have Requiem? Because he jumped off the hand and went back in. Maybe he didn't leave, though. So he didn't, like, actually get the song. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna see Purple do it in just a sec here. Man, 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 man. Checking to see what's on the arch, possibly. So I guess Oak here is gonna do Slingshot. Slingshot in the woods. And I don't think he has Skull Mask. He might. I know both of them turned in the Keaton Mask, but I don't think they went back to the mask shop. Man, I hate those BMOs. You got an arrow. This arrow will be used to shoot Ganon. Oh yeah, Oak got the Kokiri sword. That's why he's back here. He's gonna go do Jabu. So really, he's gonna do a pretty quick trip through Jabu. Purple's gonna be clearing out Twin Rova, and then it's basically at this point, it's basically a you know, who can find Longshot first. Longshot in GTG. It could be in the center of GTG. It very well could be. Purple still hasn't been through GTG, but Purple will be going in with the bow. Another bomb bag. 2 bomb bags in spirit. Crazy sauce. I feel like people don't say crazy sauce enough. It's a great word. Speaking of crazy sauce, did anyone else see the trailer for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remastered? I played way more Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 than I did 3, and I'd never played 4. Because I own 2 for my N64, and then I only ever played 3 at like a friend's place when he got it for his PS2. But I might actually, seeing all the levels from Pro Skater 3 again really made me feel nostalgic. The airport level and the cruise ship level, absolutely wonderful. Both had characters on it. Yeah, I wasn't renting games by the time like the GameCube came out. But I mean, I could just probably like download it from somewhere and play it, but I don't know. I just never played Pro Skater 4. I kind of lost my love of playing Tony Hawk games like through the Wii era kind of thing. And so I never really cared to go back and like play, you know, all the other games like Tony Hawk, American Wasteland, and like I think there were other Tony Hawk games too. But I think I talked about this last race, but I'm just not a huge fan of like sports games anymore. But seeing the trailer for Pro Skater 3 remastered and looking all pretty and shit made me really want to play it again. Alright, nice Din's fire. So now he can get jebaited. Jebaited by Shadow Temple, perhaps. Although I guess Shadow leads to DC. Yeah, nice try, Oak. Nice try. I mean, it'll probably be on Steam. Because, I mean, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered was on Steam. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Purple just barely got that. Felt like she was about to get up. Actually, gonna look that up real quick. Launches July 11th on PS5 and PS4. So yeah, PS5 and PS4. And Xbox, apparently. Alright. Spirit Temple completed for Purple. And Jabu not quite completed yet. Let's see what the IGN says. Okay, released July 11th. That's 3 days after my birthday. For PS5, PS4, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. However, the more expensive editions release on July 8th. That is my birthday. This collection features remastered versions of Pro Skater 3 and 4, both of which have additional features including cross-platform online multiplayer. They'll be available in a handful of editions, the details which you can find below, blah, 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 blah. Collector's Edition, $129. I don't know if that's US or Canadian. I assume it's Canadian. But still, that's absolutely ridiculous for a video game. Time Rush concert. Alright, where's purple going from here? Oh, is he gonna go clear, like, the upper child side now? Yeah, because there's still one more room he has to go to. I mean, he could easily clear this with Dins. Oh, he's on upper adult side. Oh, he's coming to GTG. That's what he's doing. He's coming through here so he can, He's coming through here so he can drop down. Whereas, does Oak just have the song? No, he doesn't. Okay, so Oak is doing the same thing. They're both going to GTG. But... Or is Oak going to... Oh yeah, he's... No, Oak's going to DC. Unless he put Furores in Spirit. Oh, he's going to DC. Oh? Okay, Purple's getting his song. Which will just be Requiem. Meh, 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 meh. Oh, and here's another hint we haven't seen yet. Another Ice Way. So Ice was double Way of the Hero. So, Iron Boots and Epona song. Purple, don't you want to go to GTG? Or is he going to Shadow? He's gonna reverse Wasteland to go to Shadow Temple. Which is weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what this play is from Purple. Strength 3 for Oak. Because, I mean, Purple found the hint that said Haunted Wasteland was dead, so he's not going to be coming in here for sure. Yeah, this is just setting up the backwalk. I mean, either way, going to Shadow Temple is like whatever. But at this point, it's basically whoever finds Longshot first. Oak hasn't been to DC yet, so he's just come here because it's lots of checks. And Purple's going to Shadow because Purple hasn't been to Shadow, and so maybe there's an item there. Purple knows that Iron Boots and Epona are Way of the Hero. And because you... Okay, this is actually Purple's logic. So, because you could get to Requiem by passing through Spirit Temple and jumping down, that means you don't need Epona. So, Epona, because Ice Cavern is double Way of the Hero, Epona specifically is Way of the Hero for something. And so that either has to be whatever's in GTG or horseback archery. So Pyra, what I was just saying is both are Way of the Hero, because Ice Cavern was hinted double. So, I mean, Iron Boots is Way of the Hero for water, but also Epona's. And so whatever it is that Purple's hoping to find, it's going to be locked behind Epona, and that's just stuff that's in Fortress. So... that's true, but GTG, there's nothing pointing at GTG. You can get to GTG without Epona. So there's the long shot, and so that was 100% the logic that Purple was going for. Yeah. So that chest, whatever it was, definitely bait. So that was an excellent play by Purple. And I mean, I didn't really see what he was doing until I, saw him, you know, until he made it across the desert. But yeah, that was actually really good of Purple for going out of his way to check that Gossip Stone in Colossus. Because if he didn't check that Gossip Stone, he wouldn't have known that it was double, and he probably would have gone to GTG after all. So yes, this is go mode for PurpleRupees. All he needs to do is clear water, and then he's done. And because Oak doesn't, I mean, he doesn't know where Longshot is, he's like just clearly behind at this point, so... And I mean, Oak's already done this check that Purple's doing right here. But I mean, Purple has everything he needs to beat Water. Unless the boss key is in River Chest, in which case he will need to beat both DC and Shadow in order to get Song of Time. So he's not necessarily in go mode, but I mean he's in go mode. He's basically beaten DC, and he has everything he needs to beat Shadow. So he is in go mode. Just how long that go mode lasts is the question. And I mean, Purple's file name is Oh No, so it could end up becoming a real oh no for sure. So Purple's going to check Dragon Head as well. This is DC cleared for Oak, so he's one child dungeon ahead of Purple now. Could be necessary, could not be necessary. I guess we'll find out. This is a crazy back and forth race. Oak's already cleared this chest too, so I actually don't remember if Oak found the boss key or not. It's been so long since Oak's been in Water Temple, but I'm pretty sure he didn't find the boss key. Yeah, because from here, he Furor's Winded out. So, Purple's... he's just going to save Scum out of here. And then I imagine Purple's going to check all the way to Dark Link. Because, I mean, that's all he can really do. Oh, he hasn't done under a Central Pillar yet, either. So he's going to do that now. So he's got under Central Pillar, he's got Dark Link, and if neither of those are the boss key, then he's got to go back to DC and Shadow. And that would just be so unfortunate. Excuse me. Ooh, nice save on the Rupee Snipe from Oak. I hate the red rupees that go from left to right. Bam, 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 purple rupee. That is a small key. Okay, so gotta go to Dark Link. Purple is going to be mauling as hell. If it turns out this isn't the boss key. It's one of those roll your eyes. If the boss key is on Dark Link, easily he can finish in the next 15 minutes or so. Purple, you have hover boots. I mean, he never misses that jump, but it always triggers the shit out of me. Alright, where is Oak going? Oak is probably going to, He's probably going to do the same thing Purple did. Horseback archery, maybe, I mean, I don't even think he's been to Fortress yet, so he'll still need to get the Gerudo card. So maybe he'll dip into Shadow, but I don't know. Oh, he hasn't checked Valley yet either. Then again, Purple didn't check Valley either. That's actually really hilarious that we're like 2 hours, 20 minutes in and you haven't checked either chest in Valley. Alright, everybody. Clench your buttholes. Purple, please. Purple. Oh, thank God. I was like, please don't just swing your sword. This takes so long with double defense. Not only 11 hearts, but 11 double defense hearts. Alright, here we go. Oh, thank God. Thank the Lord. Holy shit. We were almost in for another half hour-ish. Boring. Hey, come on. I have generated so many god-awful seeds over the years. It's nice to see me get cut a break for once, you know? We want more content. I mean, hopefully Purple and Cinny will be able to race this weekend. I would very much like to cast the race, but so hopefully they'll be able to do it when I have time. But alright, there we go. Nucleus has been snagged. And Morpha is dead! Boink! And there's PurpleRupees' 6th medallion. After the finals of the Booter tournament, maybe I'll see if anyone wants to do an exhibition for BK. Or, I mean, BT Randomizer has become, like, a worked-on thing now. I don't know if it's ready for, like, any sort of competitive play. But, it's gotten a lot better than the early days of Archipelago. I think showing off 2E Randomizer would be pretty fun. I think the last time 2E Randomizer was shown on Banjo Race was the second Banjo 2E Challenge series hosted by Mumbo Token when he came up with the spreadsheet randomizer, Lua script. Two-E Randomizer is a lot of fun. I mean, it was a lot of fun the last time I did it, which was quite a while ago now. But, I mean, there's been a lot of really nice quality of life changes that have happened. I know GoGo TBC is, like, heavily worked on it. You don't know much about 2E? Well, that's a good thing about Rando is that it's kind of... I mean, I guess with Rando, it's like... There's a bit of a learning curve because you gotta know how to get things and what things are where, right? But there's a lot of options to select for randomization. And signposts in the game give hints now, apparently, too, so that's nice, so that you don't have to rely on the Lua. To, like, give arbitrary hints, I guess. Sorry, I was just... The silent moment was just me watching watching Purple run through the castle. Are we gonna see validation chest? Probably not. But yeah, highly recommend 2 Rando. It's still just on Archipelago, but I mean, if you have a an EverDrive V7, I think they're called now, it'll work on that. But JJ and GoGo haven't figured out how to get it on X5. Yeah, X7, not V7. So 2 letters off. Sue me. Don't actually sue me, though. Please. Does anyone one of those retro game handhelds? A friend of mine collects them. So he has a couple. But I've never bought any of them myself. There's a lot of different ones that you can get on AliExpress. And a friend of mine actually made his own like handheld N64. I think it only gets like 3 hours of battery life. So if you don't like have it plugged in, you kind of gotta, you know, get it charged every now and again. Yeah. When I was out of high school, I thought about it because there were lots of guides on how to like make your own kind of handheld console with just like you use like a portable DVD player screen, and then you just kind of you know, I don't know if you have to solder it or into the console board or whatever, but I don't know. I was really into that stuff for a while, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna not. I really wish I would have learned to solder over the years, though, because there's so many projects I would love to like do. And a friend of mine just RGH'd a bunch of Xbox 360s a few weeks ago. And that seemed like a pretty fun soldering job. I don't know. One of these days I might get into it. Being able to like repair your own like consoles or controllers if they break down, or add, you know, whatever modifications you want. Sounds like a pretty cool gig. Alright, looks like we're gonna finally see what the bait is in the center of GTG. Oh, it's double magic. And now we're gonna do more of Shadow Temple, I assume, here. So yeah, this could have gone very differently if Oak would have checked that other Gossip Stone. replacing 64 analog sticks. Replacing the sticks is pretty simple, because it's just like a plug and go kind of thing. I haven't bothered replacing any of my sticks, but I have a bunch of N64 controllers for a con that I you know, am part of. I talked about that not too long ago. I run the games room, and I have a bunch of N64 controllers that have really shit sticks in them because a lot of them are third party. So I don't know what brand of stick would be really good that would make it like close to OEM, but I might end up buying some that have like good reviews, or if you can recommend anything. Either way. Alright, the race be coming to an end. You got mine on Amazon. Do you know what brand they were? Or just whatever? GG's! 232.59 or 57 from PurpleRupees. Let's go ahead and pull them in. Alright, GG's.
GG's.
GG's. What a race. You guys went back and forth so many times throughout the course of the race. It was insane.
Okay.
Where's long shot?
Long shot is in horseback archery.
Ah.
And the only reason I think Purple found that is because he checked the Gossip Stone outside Spirit Temple. I don't know if you checked that one.
No.
Yeah, it gave Ice Cavern a second way the hero item, so Ice Cavern was double hinted.
So Epona.
Yeah, for Epona, and because you could access Spirit entrance through Spirit Temple from Dodongos,
Yeah.
you didn't need it. So
Yeah. So that literally tells you HBA or Shadow.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
I was about to do GTG, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna get this hint just in case of a scenario like this.
You know, when you got the hint, I was like, what is Purple doing? I was like, why would you kind of, you know, GTG's right there, right? But then, then as you were like crossing the like sand river in desert, I was like, oh, wait a sec, because Ice Cavern's second, and because of the dungeon entrance, Epona has to be something at Fortress. And so I was like, that's actually a really smart play.
It was that or catching a Poe, but
Yeah, Oak got there was a Poe bottle.
oh, okay.
Purple, you have
GTG.
yeah. Purple, you have no idea how close you came to just entirely just losing this race when you left Fire Temple. You lucked out because Oak's strength 2 that he got was in the Boulder Maze in Fire. And you just happened to find the other strength in Dodongos. Which was like really funny because you tried to put Furor's Wind in Fire, didn't have any magic, and so you just left.
Yeah.
And at that point, Oak had that strength, and we were like, oh no, Purple's just dead. Because when would you ever go back to Fire? Because you would have had to go not only back to Zora Fountain. The funniest part about that was you could have literally just jumped across the gap and got the magic drop from the torch slug.
Oh yeah.
And so
I have a lot of. I'm just focused on checks. I'm not thinking about things like that.
yeah, so when you left Fire, we were like, okay, I guess Oak just wins. Like, unless you happen to come across, like, a non-strength loss, strength 2
The big
lock
reason
strike.
was because I knew Pierre had to be a key.
Yeah.
So I knew, like, Deep Fire was going to be really, really slow.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, I hope it's nothing.
Yeah. We thought Oak
And then
was... We thought Oak was going to be dead for a little bit, too, because Purple got his Kokiri sword from that one grotto in Hyrule Field really early. And I mean, it was one of those, like, you'll eventually get around to it things, but just the way things were routed, it made Field really awkward.
Yeah. The one thing I'm really upset about was I wasn't being smart, and I should have done Market to Child Cack, and then I could have routed in well in that child segment.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a little bit messy.
Yeah, Well was pretty disappointing,
Yeah.
all in all. I guess one other
I
thing
had
I
to
haven't...
rush dungeons at the end because I knew there was no dungeon foolishes, so there was gonna be some big chest in all the dungeons.
Yeah. One other note I have here, and this triggers the shit out of me every time you do it, Purple. You always go for the highest water switch in water with the jump slash, even when you have hover boots.
Oh, yeah. That's just the setup I know.
I know. It always just like, ugh.
Is it like a lot slower? I've never thought about it.
Yeah. So yeah, Oak, just so, if you would have got the long shot, we were all on the edge of our seat. Purple last checked, the boss key and water temple on Dark Link.
Oh, yeah.
We
I
thought...
was also thinking that I was just going to do all of Shadow.
Yeah. When you went back and like fully cleared DC, we were like, well, I mean, maybe you'll end up just winning if, you know, boss key happens to be on river, because you were already a dungeon ahead. But because I'm sure after Shadow, you probably would have done horseback archery,
Yeah.
and then from there you would have already been King Dodongo down, and Purple would have had to do all of Shadow. So, it was... If boss key was in river chest, it probably would have gone the other way, but I mean, there were so many moments where it was like, well, I guess Oak wins. Well, I guess Purple wins. Okay, Oak looks like he's ahead now. Okay, now Purple is. And that just
a good race.
that just kind of continued all the way through.
We're gonna have to watch this one back.
Yeah. We thought we were gonna be in for another shenanigansy moment with the spider house as well, just because with simple interiors, like, you know, when you don't find spider house till like an hour in, and then you learn you have to get so many skulls. But
that's really why I wanted to go back to market, and because I'm just like, I need to know right now because I have boomerang. I could get so many skulls, but it could be a huge waste of time, and it could just be like the knowledge could just be in market.
yeah. The routing was a little bit unfortunate for you at the beginning, Purple, just the way things worked out, because Oak got Zelda's Lullaby from Lon Lon pretty early. And so, yeah, Oak was able to get the hook shot pretty quick from Kokiri Forest. But
yeah, I had a very long adult one.
yeah. You're, I think...
I like Mido skipping and not even getting a song.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. I think you really lucked out with getting that Kokiri sword in field, because we were thinking, like, when are you ever going to go back to Kokiri Forest to check that one fairy fountain? And then when you had the sword, it was like, oh, well, now he has the perfect chance to go back and just get it, right? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been high on my radar because of the Lon Lon ZL path, too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. But yeah, overall, yeah, really exciting race. It was just that stroke of luck grabbing that gossip stone right at the end that that kind of solved the rest of the seed.
Yeah, I knew there was like Shadow and GTG, which were two big ticket items, and I was like, just a hint could just like solve it.
Yeah. There was something else that I thought was really funny. Oh yeah, for the first little while, we were like, when you guys got Rudo's letter really early, we were like, I mean, I guess Purple got it really early, but we were just like, oh, rush ice, because all of a sudden it was the ice cavern way of the hero. But then like 20 minutes later, I was like, oh wait, rushing ice, they don't know where ice is. So I just forgot about the dungeon.
It sucks to go up
entrance.
Foolish River, and I'm like, I didn't want to check that dungeon even until I had irons or scale.
Yeah, just so you don't abandon, I guess, the bottom of the...
Yeah, just 'cause I didn't want to check the dungeon and just walk up Foolish River.
Yeah. Thanks, by the way, Oak, for checking that central GTG. We were wondering what it was going to be earlier on, because, I mean, we just saw all the big chests, and we were just like, oh. But
yeah, I kind of fucked up with that routing. I meant to put Furors back into Spirit just before going to Twin Rova, so I could jump back down anytime.
Okay.
I also forgot to grab Requiem. I forgot to walk back out. I just started doing GTG.
It's really funny, because about... maybe about a half hour ago, I was looking at the tracker, and I looked at your songs, and I was like, wait, why don't you have Requiem? I was like, you jumped down from the hand and went into GTG, and then I was like, maybe you just forgot to leave again. I mean, not that it was like that big of a deal, but I mean, it was still, it was, yeah, it's just still something I didn't notice until really late. So, yeah, and I think other than that, you guys found all the hints. Um, well, except
Missing one sometimes in
yeah,
Skull Mask.
yeah, there's one oh that's right. Yeah, there was a one sometimes. Something I noticed with these settings, it's supposed to give 2 entrances and 2 dungeon entrances, I think. But I didn't see any hints for dungeon entrances. I think the only sometimes hints I got were 3 interior entrances. So
I think those might take priority then.
maybe. Unless the last... Let's see what the last hint was you guys didn't find was. Oh no, Goron Pot, you guys found that. Deku Theater. Okay, Skull Mask was a wallet. Hilarious. Tenton Valley, you guys found that.
Shout out to doing Volvagia with no Goron Tunic and no bomb bag. And getting bomb bag right after.
Yeah, you had a really ultra terrible Volvagia. At least you didn't like die out of the fight though.
Yeah.
Okay, the last hint was that
just
Jabu leads to Deku Tree.
Okay.
And that hint was in Lake Hylia.
Of course.
Yeah, the back of Lake Hylia. And I think all the rest of the hints were just a simple interior.
Yeah, because there was a Desert Colossus wall,
OGC, and
the
Valley,
tent.
the Valley tent, yeah. Oh, and the other Jabu leads to Deku was Zora River Open Grotto. But Zora River Baron.
Oh, did you check adult fishing at all this seed?
No, I didn't check that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was just something in the back of my
you
mind.
did. That was the cow house, right?
No, that was in Lon Lon Ranch, right?
Yeah, it's where Talon's chicken.
Oh, that's right, Talon, and then Talon got kicked out and got put in the barn.
Yeah. I was so thinking there was something wrong with the settings because there was the vanilla big pose room.
Oh, thanks, Cinny. Okay, yeah, Cinny says that the entrances are random for hints. So dungeon entrance, interiors, or grottos are all randomly selected. And so there'll be 4 of them. Or 3 of them. No, 4 of them. Yeah, so I guess just, yeah, randomly.
It's so funny, though, that the very first entrance I check is vanilla.
Yeah. All right, well, really exciting race. Again, we had a lot of back and forths. Unfortunately, this is your exit from the tournament, Oak. 3rd place, so pretty spicy. I hope you had fun, at the very least.
It was very fun. It's nice visiting the draft settings again.
Yeah, I really wanted to try it last year, but then we just decided on dungeon entrance and skulls last year for Booter 3, so I'm happy we got to try it out this year, because it was real nice. Over the course of the tournament, I thought of other things that might have been fun to randomize, but I don't know. At the beginning, I kind of wanted to keep it simple for people who aren't necessarily super competitive with Zelda Randomizer. So I took out a few things. Like randomized bosses might have been fun, but I don't know.
I want to race Ingo for the Cow and Link's house.
Yeah, cow in the house. Alright, Purple, you'll be moving on to the grand finals versus Cine. Hopefully you guys can find a time to schedule that works for my schedule. I know that you usually like to do races pretty earlier than not.
Yeah, or weekends.
Yeah,
Also are good. So
weekends
we'll see.
weekends I work until 3 o'clock my time. So that's like,
That's fine.
yeah, 6 Eastern kind of thing. So yeah.
I can race late on Saturdays. That's fine.
Yeah. So if Cine's fine with that, I'm fine this weekend. Or I don't work Thursday, and I work until the early afternoon Friday. So either way, grand finals versus Cine. Because you're coming from losers, you'll have to win 2 races against him. So probably don't want to do 2 seeds on the same day. And for my throat, probably not either, because I spent a good chunk of this race coughing. So. All right, unless you guys have anything else to say about today's race.
Nope. It was pretty straightforward. Nothing too weird about this one.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm out. I gotta make some dinner. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing. And yeah, Oak, thanks for joining. Very fun.
Of course. GG's.
All right. GG's, everyone. See you guys probably in a couple days. Bye.